Hello there, Webber here, and today I'm going to be showing you the other three mods in the Vanilla with Sprinkles mod collection. So the first mod I'm going to show you is called the Metal Rods mod. As you can probably guess, this adds metal rods into Minecraft. There's two types of metal rods you can make. They are iron and gold, and these metal rods are used to make tools, but only iron, gold and diamond tools. You can't make stone and wood tools using iron rods or gold rods. So to make these rods, you just put two ingots on top of each other in the crafting table, and then you get your iron rods. And the same with gold ingots, and then you get your gold rods. So to make the tools, it's the same as you would with sticks. You just put the two iron rods and then the thing you want to make it out of, so an iron there, and we get an iron pickaxe. You can also make other tools like a sword, and even a hoe, like a gold hoe if you really want to make a gold hoe. So there we are. Got a gold hoe and an iron sword and an iron pickaxe. You can also use diamond and stuff like that, so now I've got a gold diamond pick. So there you are, they all have their own little textures which you can see here. And what these iron and gold rods do is improve the durability of these tools. So if you've got a limited amount of diamond and you want to make the diamond pick you make last longer, just make iron or gold rods. Iron rods improve the durability more than gold rods do, so you're better to use iron than gold, but if you've got loads of gold and just want to use it up, you can always use that. So anyway, that's not all the mod adds, it also adds iron trapdoors. So if we make an iron trapdoor by using iron ingots in the same way you would with wood to make a normal trapdoor, and then we have two iron trapdoors. Now, like iron doors, these can only be opened with levers. You can't use your hand or anything like that, it just won't open, but it can with a lever. So if you have like a basement full of chests and you have a trapdoor to access it, you can now lock that trapdoor so no one can get in without like pressing a lever or doing a combination lock or something like that, which is really awesome. Apparently it was interesting to read that this is actually already in the Minecraft code, so they were planning to add this but never did, so yeah, maybe you'll see that in vanilla Minecraft in the future. But anyway, this is the Metal Rods mod. Now on to the next mod. So the next mod in this mod collection is called the Vertical Slabs plus Rotation Key mod, and as you'd probably guess, it adds Rotation Key and Vertical Slabs into Minecraft. So for example, if we place down a normal log here, it just faces upwards by default. And in vanilla Minecraft, to make it place sideways, you'd have to do some funky angle, and then it'd place sideways. But now, all you have to do is press Control, which is the rotation key action key, and you can also rebind this in the controls down here, but it's a bit hidden by the done button, but that's more of a Minecraft bug. So anyway, once you press this action key, it rotates sideways like this, and you can just alternate it like this by pressing Control and not pressing Control, and you can make a really cool floor pattern. You can do this in normal Minecraft, but it's much easier using this mod. It also works on things like pistons. So by default, when you place a piston, it places sideways like this, and to get it to place vertically you'd have to jump and place one below you. But now all you have to do is press this rotation key like this, and it will place vertical without having to jump and place one below you. So yeah. Now onto the Vertical Slabs part of this mod. So this mod adds two new types of slabs, which are the mossy and nether brick slabs, which look like this. Now any of you that have watched my snapshot videos would probably know that these are now in Minecraft Vanilla, and they'll be in the 1.4.6 update. So anyway, yeah, the Vertical Slabs aspect of this mod. So if we place a normal slab like this, it will just look boring, but when we place it using the rotation key, it will be vertical like this. And you can stack them on top of each other like that and make some really cool buildings and stuff like that. So there you go. I will note that you can't place two vertical slabs next to each other, but then again, if you wanted to do that, you just use a normal cobble block or brick block or anything like that. So it's not really that big of an issue. So anyway, those are the vertical slabs, and this is the rotation key and vertical slabs mod. Now on to the next one. So the final mod in this mod collection is called the Better Blocks and Items mod. What this basically does is add loads of small tweaks into Minecraft to make the game better overall. They're really awesome tweaks, and very small, so they only change the game slightly. So the first tweak that's in this mod is that you can now use bone meal on mycelium. So if you right click mycelium with bone meal, you get mushrooms. And I accidentally right clicked on mushrooms, so now I've got an awesome little mushroom thingy. But anyway, that's a cool little use. You can now also use blaze powder on netherwart if you've got like a netherwart farm or anything like that. So you just right click with blaze powder and there you go, poof, a nice fully grown netherwart. You can harvest that and plant it again and use blaze powder on again and get loads of netherwarts. Another feature in this mod is that charcoal now has its own individual texture, so you can tell it apart from coal, and that you can now use shears to harvest cobweb. Just left click like you would mine any other normal block, and there you go, you've got some cobweb to decorate your house and stuff with. So anyway, on to the next feature, which is the in normal Minecraft generation, these pumpkins will now generate without any faces or carvings on them. And to carve them, you just right click with shears, and there you go, they've got a face on them. And you can also turn them into jack-o'-lanterns without crafting recipe, just by right clicking on them with a torch, and there you go. A nice little cool jack-o'-lantern. And again, you can just harvest this block and place it anywhere else, which you want really. The next feature is that if you now have a silk touch enchantment like this, you can now mine mushroom blocks and get them and make a cool little mushroom house or something like that. So here you are, mushroom blocks like that. These are also in the creative mode inventory, so you can now use them in creative without having to hack them in using an external mod or anything like that. So yeah, cool, you can place them down again. So that's another use for silk touch, apart from mining ice and stuff like that. And now, this is my favourite feature I think, you can now dye wool by directly just right clicking on it with a dye. So like this, there we go, we've got a blue dyed wool, and you can then dye it orange on the same wool like that. So you don't have to like break the block and then recraft it to get a different dye, you can just right click it, which is really simple. So the next feature of this mod is that you can now get mob spawners in the creative mode inventory under the miscellaneous section. So there you go, pig spawner. So you can get these without having to have an external modification like this too many items I've got here. You can also get silverfish blocks in the creative mode inventory in the same section too. So you don't have to have a external. Normally actually they're in the building block section, but they're now in the miscellaneous section, so check that one out. Also, this mod adds the ability to change the type of spawner simply by right clicking on the spawner with a mob egg. So this spawner here will now spawn creepers, and this one should spawn bats. But obviously I can't show you that because I'm in peaceful and I don't want any mobs to spawn. It's also daytime, which wouldn't help the matter at all, would it? So on to the next feature, which is that torches can now be placed on these blocks here. So glass and ice, and you can also place them on the sides of stairs and slabs, but not on top. So that's a really cool feature if you have loads of slabs and want lighting on them. So yeah, check that one out. Although this is a bit weird that you can place torches on ice, considering the ice is probably going to melt in a bit anyway. So yeah, I don't know what the reason is for that, but if you have like an ice castle and you want torches in it, it'll probably end up melting, but oh well. So anyway, on the subject of stairs and stuff like that, this mod also adds 11 new types of stairs, as you can see here, ranging from glass, ice, obsidian and nether stone or whatever that is. And yes, so you can decorate your buildings with all these different kinds of stairs and stuff like that. I'd like to say thank you to that person that told me that this is chiseled sandstone in the last video. I didn't actually know what that was until then, so yeah, thanks for that. So anyway, this is the Vanilla with Sprinkles mod, and it's a really awesome collection of mods that you should really be checking out. So there's got to be some kind of mod in it that you enjoy, so yeah, thank you for watching, see you next time.